subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. Use headset or headphones because the sound might be a little bit low in this video. Maybe the same with the next videos of Luca Lampariello. So try headset or headphones if the sound is not loud enough. So here is the YouTube channel of Luca Lampariello. I just want to say first thank you to my subscribers and my viewers, but especially thank you to my subscribers for subscribing to my channel and supporting me and believing in me that I'm going to hunt down all those polyglot scammers. But let's see if Luca Lampariello is real or fake. Let's find out in this video if he is a real polyglot or fake. Also, let's find out if he's really from Italy or what I think. Let's find out. Okay, here. Luca Lampariello and Richard Simcat in Russia. He's working with all the fake polyglot. He's working with all the fake polyglot. This is already a big sign that there's a big chance he's a fake polyglot also. And if he's not fake, still I don't believe he can speak 12 language. And also if he can speak many language, still he's working with the scammers. But where is his video speaking Italian? Like, if he is from Italy, why there's no very long video speaking it Italian or live stream speaking Italian? If it's true he's from Italy, then he should make some long videos or live stream speaking in Italian. And look, his Italian videos here, they're like, he make many videos. Like, he don't make one long video, he make many short videos, like 7 minutes, 6 minute, 12.5 minute video, or like that. He'll make like 5 minute, 10 minute video speaking Italian. He will not make one long video, and he would not do it on live stream. But we will see here, he have many videos. We'll see from the beginning. And here in the start, he makes some video only 6 minutes or 6.5 minutes. Polyglot speaking 8 language. So you speak 8 language in 6.5 minutes. Every language less than 1 minute. Like, who will believe that he can speak a language when he speak it for less than 1 minute? And after that he make this American English video and French and Spanish, German, Dutch, Swedish, Italian, Russian, and every video is like 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 3 minutes and 6 minutes, 2.5 minutes in Russian, less than 2.5 minutes in Russian. And the longer videos, but there's not so many long videos, but mostly the one more than 10 minutes is in English and maybe some of them in Italian, but Let's find out if he is a real polyglot or not. Keep watching. I will show you what I think, if he is a real polyglot or fake. Let's watch his first video here. Okay, 8 language in less than 6.5 minutes. Every language for less than 1 minute. Every language for less than 1 minute. It looks like what all the fake polyglots YouTubers do when they make those videos where they speak every language for less than 1 minute. It's just a big joke when they just speak a language for less than 1 minute or for few minutes. But let's watch a little and see if it's edited or not.
Hi YouTube viewers. I'm Luca. Hi YouTube viewers. I'm Luca. I'm from Italy, and I saw that there's a lot of people who put some videos on the YouTube.
Listen to his accent. Please listen to his accent. He have American accent. He sound like an American, and then he would say that he's from Italy. I think it's bullshit. I don't believe he's from Italy. I think he's from USA, or else he is some Italian living in USA. I don't know. I will see here. Look here. Who is here? Ikena is here. Another fake polyglot is here to congrat him. Ikena, so cool to see you at the same age as me. Hope to be as good as you are now when I'm in my 30s, going to be learning Italian next year. Would love to practice sometimes. Fucking scammer Holman. Hey Ikena, you are one of my favorite YouTubers. Hope your Spanish is going well. What Spanish? He cannot speak any language. Ikena can only speak English. And maybe he have learned a little Chinese or some other beginner stuff in some language, but he can only speak English. And here Ikena comment the video from Luca Lampariello, and he said that he hoped that he will be at the same level as Luca Lampariello. It means that he want to be same scammer level, same level of making people believe in him. They're all bullshit. Is there other fake polyglot here that I know about? Spot on Dutch, I'm really impressed. Okay. No other fake polyglot. I think they comment his new videos. I think the fake polyglot, they're commenting his new videos, most of them. Okay, maybe there are more, but there's almost 1000 comments. Okay, let's continue watching. But what I say is that his accent is same like American. I think he is American. Maybe later on he moved to Italy, because his channel say that in Italy. If the YouTube channel is created in Italy, so maybe he's living in Italy, or maybe he go there on vacation and created the channel in Italy, or maybe he go and stay in Italy for a short time, for some months or half year, 1 year. He stay in Italy and then he created the channel when he was living in Italy, or maybe he's still living in Italy. Maybe he's an American who moved to Italy and created the channel in Italy. But I want to see his Italian, if it looks real or fake. But I think he's American, because his pronunciation same like American, his accent same like American, and there's so many American polyglot YouTubers.
And speaking different languages, so I just want to participate. I want to. The first language is English. Language is Italian, è la mia lingua. Quindi, hi YouTube viewers. I'm Luca. I'm from Italy, and I saw that there's a lot of people who put some videos on the YouTube about them speaking different languages. So I just wanted to participate. I wanted to be part of the group of speakers of foreign languages.
He saw many people on YouTube. He saw many people on YouTube making videos speaking many languages, so he want to do the same. He saw many people on YouTube making videos speaking many languages, so he want to do the same. So he just want to copy and do same like other people. He just want to copy and do same like the other polyglot YouTubers. He just want to do same like Lausho and other polyglot or other people pretending to know many language. He just want to follow the same footsteps of other polyglot scammers. But let's continue and watch. Let's see if he can really speak which language.
I'm from Italy, as I told you, but I'm speaking English as an introduction. I hope, because it's the most common language, I hope that everybody understands the part of.
He say that he's from Italy. I want to be sure if he's really from Italy. Even if he's from Italy, and even if he can speak Italian, that means if he can speak Italian and then he learned English, that's two language. If he can speak Italian and learned English, that's two language. What I think is that he can speak English, maybe Italian, but we will find out. And the other language, I don't know how much he can speak of the other language, if it's real or fake. I know he can speak English. I don't know what else language he can speak. Until now he's only speaking English. Until now he only speak English. We will see the other language, how much he can speak the other language.
Speakers of foreign languages. I'm speaking English. I'm from Italy, as I told you, but I'm speaking English as an introduction. I hope, because it's the most common language, I hope that everybody understands this introduction. And so I'm going to make more or less a list of my languages, and then I'm going to speak some phrases, even if it's not, it's like I'm trying to demonstrate that I can speak some of the languages, but it's not easy, it's just going to be a 10-minute video more or less. And hope I'm not going to bore you. The first language.
Look now he will look to the left side. I think there's some paper where he will read the few Italian words that he will say. I think there's a paper on the left side where he look and read from that paper what he will say in Italian. He is looking to the left side to read some paper. He cannot even speak Italian. He just look to read from a paper.
The first language is English, the second language is Italian, è la mia lingua, quindi non ho fatto grossi sforzi ad impararla e niente, sono italiano e sono di Roma, quindi questa, vabbè, è chiaro che essendo italiano, no? The third language is going to be French. Bonjour à tous.
He spoke Italian for 10 seconds or 15 seconds. The first 1 minute he was speaking English. The first 1 minute he was speaking English, and then he speak Italian for 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Okay, he can speak Italian. If he speak Italian for 10 seconds, he just said few words in Italian only for 15 seconds. Let's go back and see when he started speaking Italian, at what exactly minute or second.
And hope I'm not going to bore you. The first language is English. The second language is Italian. And
okay, so he speak Italian for like 15 seconds or 17 seconds. 15 seconds or 17 seconds. Here from 0:58 till 1:15. From 0:58 till 1:15, that's like 17 seconds. 17 seconds or 15 seconds. Italian, that means that he is from Italy and can speak Italian.
Non ho fatto grossi sforzi ad impararla e niente, sono italiano e sono di Roma, quindi questa, vabbè, è chiaro che essendo italiano, no? The third language is going to be
only like 10 seconds or 12 seconds Italian, like that. He only speak Italian for like 10 seconds. He just said one or two sentences or something like that in Italian. He only said like something that he memorized, just one or two sentences in Italian he memorized. And then you want to say he's from Italy. Really, you're from Italy if you memorize one sentence in Italian. But I will still watch your Italian videos. We'll still look at your Italian videos and see if they're real or edited or fake. We will look later on the Italian videos if he can really speak Italian or what language he can speak. We'll look his other videos too, some of his other videos we will see.
Bonjour à tout le monde, je suis italien, mais je parle un peu français, j'ai appris à l'école. Lorsque j'avais 16 ans plus ou moins, je regardais toujours la télévision, j'avais Antenne 2.
When he's going to speak French now, then he will look down to read from some paper on the table. He looked down to read what he will say in French. He looked down to read what he will say. And also when he's speaking French, sometimes he's looking to the left side, sometimes he's looking to the right side. I think there's some paper he's looking and reading from. I think he have many papers around the table there.
Bonjour à tout le monde, je suis italien, mais je parle un peu français, j'ai appris à l'école. Lorsque j'avais 16 ans plus ou moins, je regardais toujours la télévision, j'avais Antenne 2, c'était très bien. Et après, j'ai continué, j'avais une prof extraordinaire de français à l'école. Et après, comme je vous ai dit, j'ai regardé beaucoup de télévision, mais ça faisait beaucoup de temps que je parlais pas français. Et après, j'ai rencontré une fille qui était très belle, qui est très belle en fait, parce que c'est ma copine. Et donc, lorsque j'ai rencontré, j'avais un peu de difficulté à parler français. Ça fait un an parce que ça faisait beaucoup de temps que je parlais plus, mais maintenant je parle mieux parce que je pratique la langue toujours avec elle. Et donc, pas de problème. Bon, pas de problème. Mais on se comprend très bien, et donc je suis content parce qu'en plus, le français c'est une langue qui me plaît beaucoup. The fourth language is going to be
okay, speak French for almost 1 minute or for 45 or 40 seconds. You speak French for like 45 seconds, still less than 1 minute, but he speak French longer time than Italian. Italian, he only speak for like 10 or 12 seconds. Italian only for 10 or 12 seconds, but French he speak for like 40 or 45 seconds. He speak French longer time than the Italian. And also, I don't know, like maybe he knows some French or some Italian, but we will see in his other videos. I still want to see more videos to see if he can speak for a longer time or just for a few seconds.
German. Wirklich, Deutsch habe ich vor langer Zeit nicht mehr gesprochen, aber ich hoffe eigentlich, dass lorsque j'ai rencontré, j'avais un peu de difficulté à parler français. Ça fait un an parce que ça faisait beaucoup de temps que je parlais plus, mais maintenant je parle mieux parce que je pratique la langue toujours avec elle. Et donc, pas de problème. Bon, pas de problème. Mais on se comprend très bien. Et donc je suis content parce qu'en plus, le français c'est une langue qui me plaît beaucoup. The fourth language is going to be German. The fourth language is going to be German.
The fourth language will be German. The fourth language will be German. And what now? What do you think I will say now? If you have watched my other videos, If you have watched my other videos, you know what I'm going to say now. Now I'm going to say, look, where is he looking? Where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? He's looking down on some paper or laptop or something. He's looking down on some paper or something to read what he will say in German. He's looking down now to see what he will say in German. Same like all the other fake polyglot. He's only going to speak for less than 1 minute. He will speak in German. He will speak in German for less than 1 minute, and then he will look down on some paper. And also I think the Italian and the French was just some memorized stuff. That's why when he speaks in Italian and French, it looks like something he need to say very fast. Like he just memorized something, then he need to speak fast. Like, you know, when you memorize something, then it's like you want to say it fast, like what you can remember, like that. And now he looking down to read the German. Now he's looking down to read what he will say in German.
Wirklich, Deutsch habe ich vor langer Zeit nicht mehr gesprochen, aber ich hoffe eigentlich, dass ihr mich gut versteht, denn ich habe Deutsch für Jahre gelernt, aber natürlicherweise
and then he keeps thinking. Always they keep thinking. Also when he was speaking in French, there was few times where he keeps thinking also. Even in French, he was speaking a little bit fast in French, but there was few times he was also thinking. Always they keep looking to the side, looking up, keep thinking. It's very fake. It's very fake. And also when he read the German, he looks down on the paper in the start of German to read what he will say.
Aber natürlicherweise
he cannot remember what he will say. Then he looked to the left side, and I think there's some paper on the left side where he read from when he cannot remember. He looked to the left side to read from some paper because he cannot remember what to say. He can't speak the language, it's just fake. He cannot speak the language, it's just fake. He just tried to memorize some stuff, and when he cannot remember, then he look and read from some paper.
Eine Sprache, wenn man es nicht praktiziert. Ich habe es vor langer Zeit nicht mehr gesprochen und wenn ich Deutsche treffe, ich weiß nicht, aber ich spreche mit denen Englisch. Viele Male spreche ich mit denen auf Englisch, aber normalerweise, wenn ich eine Deutsche hoffentlich treffe, bin ich sehr froh, wenn ich die Möglichkeit habe, mit ihr auf Deutsch zu sprechen. Und mit ihr auf Deutsch zu sprechen.
Where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? Do you think Luca Lampariello is real polyglot? If you still think he is real, let's continue the video. Continue watching the video. I will see more videos of him to see if he is real or not. We'll watch more videos about Luca to see if he's real or not. Continue watching this video. I will show more of his videos. Let's just continue and see. But now he's looking down. Now he's looking down to read what he will say. Now he's looking down to read what he will say. If he can speak the language, he will not look down to read the text. If he can speak the language, he will not look down to read the text from some paper or laptop or something like that.
Well, and the fifth language is going to be Spanish. The fifth language is going to be Spanish.
Looking down again. Looking down again. Here is your famous polyglot Luca Lampariello. Here is your famous polyglot Luca Lampariello. Here is the famous polyglot Luca Lampariello that the New York Times from USA have made a news about him. New York Times from USA have made a news about this famous polyglot who can speak 12 languages. And look what he is doing. Look what he is doing. He is looking down and reading what he's going to say in every language. Oh my God. And he have 177,000 subscribers. 177k subscribers believing in this. 177,000 people subscribe to his channel and believing in him. And New York Times have made a news about him that he can speak 12 languages fluently. And look, he is looking down and reading from some paper, and he can only speak every language for less than 1 minute. But this is just one short video. I will see more of his videos to see if it's the same with the other videos. Look here, this one NY Times, this one New York Times. They made a news about him here on 17 March 2021, just 5 months ago, almost half year ago. They make this news here. New York Times want to learn French, Italian, Russian. There's no limit. Okay, there is limit. There is limit. You need to be subscribed to watch their shit page. Stephanie Rosenblum. Okay, so this, I think I saw something about it on his YouTube channel. Let's go to his YouTube channel and see if there's something about this one. Here is the one I was looking for. Here's the one I was looking for, the one with the New York Times. Okay, so let's find out if this is true or not. And I don't know, did the journalist from the New York Times take time to find out if he can speak 11 or 12 language? Did the journalist from the New York Times take time to find out if he can speak 11 or 12 language? Did they test him? Did they test him or find some proof that he can speak 11 or 12 language? Or did the New York Times just make interview with him because they would get many readers? They will get many readers by making such a story saying there's someone who can speak 11 or 12 language fluently. The link of the New York Times. You need to pay money to read the news. You need to pay money to read the news of the New York Times. So it means that they make money, and a lot of money, the New York Times, from people paying membership. So for them, this will make them a lot of money when they make some news about someone who can speak 11 or 12 language. He will look on the paper. He have already the paper he wrote down. He wrote down a paper for this video. To make this video, he wrote down a paper, what he's going to say, and then he sat down. He sat down for many hours, for a few days, or I don't know if for a few days or few weeks or how long time. He sat down for many hours and he keep reading and memorize what he's going to say in the video. He keep reading again to memorize what he will say in the video, and then he will start to record the video. Then he will say the things he can remember, the things he memorized that he can remember. He will look in the video and say it, and when he cannot remember, he will look down on the paper. He wrote down what exactly he will say in the video. He wrote down what exactly he's going to say in the video. He wrote it down on some paper or some laptop. He wrote down what he's going to say in the video. And then he sat down for many hours, many days, and practice how to memorize the things that he will say in the video. He sat down for many days practicing what he will say and trying to memorize what he will say in the video. And then he will start the video, record the video, and then he will say the things that he memorized. In the video, he will say the things that he memorized. And when he cannot remember, he will do what you see now. When he cannot remember, he will do what you see now, that he's looking down on the paper to read from the paper. When he cannot remember what to say, he will do like now, looking down on the paper or laptop to read what he will say. And when he look down, he will remember. He will remember, yeah, this is what I practice. Like, he cannot totally remember. He can remember some of the things because he memorized it. He memorized it, but he cannot totally remember. Then he will look down. When he look down, he just need to look for a few seconds because he already practiced it before. Because if you study anything, if you study chemistry or like biology, chemistry, physics, anything like you study in school, when you study in school, if you have something that you try to memorize in the school, some subject, you have read this thing, history or chemistry, or some subject in school. If you practice and sit down and memorize what you're going to say when the teacher asks you a question, and tell you, can you tell me about this story or history or something like that, then you have already practiced at home what you're going to say. So you already practiced this and know this, but maybe you forgot a little bit, then you only need to look on the paper for a few seconds to remember because you already practiced it before. That's what they do. He already practiced this for many hours, so he only need to look down for a few seconds. But if he did not practice it before, then he will need to look down for many minutes to practice, but he already practiced it before, so now he only need to look down for a few seconds to remember very fast and then look in the camera. He just look down for a few seconds to see and remember, and then he will look in the camera and say the next 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences after he looked down on the paper. After he looked down on the paper, he can remember the next 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 sentences that he already practiced for many hours. And then they will say that Luca Lampariello is real polyglot. And then they will say that he's real polyglot, and then he just memorize what he's going to say in the video, and when he cannot remember, he will look down on the paper or laptop to read what he's going to say. I will show this again. When he's speaking Spanish, look good. He keep looking to the left side and to the right side many times, but he will look very fast because he cannot remember. Then he keep looking to the right side, to the left side. He just try to see 1 or 2 words very fast so people will not notice. He don't want people to notice when they're watching, so just look very fast to the right, to the left, trying to see 1 or 2 words. And then when he still cannot remember, then he will look down on the paper because he did not have enough time to look. Then he will look down on the paper in front of him to try to see more words or to see more text. He can't speak the language, is totally fake. He cannot speak the language, is totally fake.
La diferencia entre el alemán y el español es que fundamentalmente el español es mucho más fácil porque la gramática y el idioma en general son muy parecidos y esto no, de verdad que no es un problema, o sea que aprender el español no es un problema. Y no es un problema, o sea que aprender el español no es un problema.
Look again now. Look again now. He will keep looking to the left side and to the right side many times. He will just look very fast to the left side and to the right side just to see a few words on the paper. I think there's some paper on the left side and the right side. He keep looking many times to see a few words, and when he cannot totally see, then he will look down on the paper again that is in front of him. He have paper on the left side and the right side and also on the table. He just keep looking and reading all the time. He keep doing like this many times in the video, that he's looking to the left side and to the right side. He cannot speak the language. Just try to notice. I will not show it every time. Just try to look good. Then you see that he keep looking to the right side and left side and looking down on the paper. He only talk for a few seconds. I think he's speaking Spanish now. He only talk for a few seconds. Then he look down on the paper again. He only speaks Spanish for a few seconds. Then he look down to see the next words or next sentence. He only speak for a few seconds, then he look down to see the next sentence. This is already my proof that he cannot speak this language. At least I don't think he can speak German or Spanish. This is for sure. He cannot speak German or Spanish. Maybe he can speak English. No, I think he can speak English. Italian maybe, but I'm not sure about Italian because it was only for a few seconds. And then French maybe, but German no. German, he cannot speak German. And Spanish, he cannot speak Spanish. He cannot speak German, he cannot speak Spanish because he look on the paper. When he speak German and Spanish, he look on the paper. He cannot speak German or Spanish. And the other language, I'm also not sure. But we will see more videos. But this is one of the most famous polyglot. This is one of the most famous polyglot that most people believe that he is real polyglot. This is one of the most famous polyglot YouTubers that most people believe that he is real polyglot. And look what he's doing. He's looking down now on a paper. Every few seconds when he speaks Spanish, he's looking down on the paper to read what he will say in the video. Every few seconds he look down to read what he will say in the video. It means he cannot speak Spanish. And same with German. And Italian, he only speak for 15 seconds Italian or 10 seconds Italian. And French, he speak for 40 seconds or something. But we will see more videos. I'm going to show more videos to prove what I think, that he cannot speak this language. But let's watch more.
The sixth language is going to be Dutch.
The sixth language will be Dutch. Language number 6 will be Dutch, and then he look down. Language number 6 will be Dutch, then he look down. I will say until now he can only speak English, like that I'm sure about. Until now I'm only sure about he can speak English. Then Italian and French, I'm not sure yet, but he did not prove it. Italian and French, he did not prove it. But there is a chance. There's a chance that he can speak, for example, English, and then maybe he know a little French, and maybe a little Italian. Same like many people, they know one language fluently, native language, and then one or two language they know a little. But I don't know yet if he can speak Italian or French. I will see more videos if he can speak Italian or French. But for sure he cannot speak. For sure he cannot speak German. For sure he cannot speak Spanish. And now Dutch. Dutch also he's looking down to read from the paper. Now language number 6, Dutch, he's looking down to read from the paper. This is your famous polyglot Luca Lampariello. This is your big star, your big famous polyglot star, your superstar, Your superstar polyglot Luca Lampariello looking down to read from a paper. Your superstar polyglot Luca Lampariello looking down to read from a paper in 3 languages. Now he's looking down to read from a paper. He did it with German. German, he'd look down and read from the paper. Spanish, he looked down and read from the paper. And now Dutch, he looked down and read from the paper. But also after I recorded the video, I noticed that when he speak Italian, before he speak Italian, he looked to the left side. I think there was some paper on the left side. When he was going to speak Italian, he'd look for a few seconds to the left side and read from some paper on the left side. He just say a few words or one sentence or something in Italian. So he also looked, before he speak Italian, he looked to the left side and read from some paper on the left side. And also before he started speaking French, he looked down and read from some paper. Before he started to speak French, he looked down and read from some paper. And he just memorized those things. But I noticed it after I record the video. But he also look when he speak Italian and French. It's all fake. All the language, he just look and read from some paper. And all the language, he only speak for a few seconds.
Hallo, ik kan in het Nederlands spreken. Ik heb haar al lang niet meer gesproken, maar ik krijg, de zaak is, ik krijg nooit de mogelijkheid in het Nederlands te spreken, omdat, ik weet het niet, maar eigenlijk als ik de Nederlanders, als ik...
Every language, he just do this He cannot speak the language, or he is not fluent in the language. It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Spreek ik altijd in het Engels. Ik weet het niet, maar het is gemakkelijker en eigenlijk is het gemakkelijker in het Engels te communiceren als het
Sometimes he looked down on his right side near from the chair, like on this side, and then sometime in the middle. I don't know if you have more than one paper he's looking at, because sometimes he look to the one side and sometimes he look in the middle.
Spreek ik altijd in het Engels. Ik weet het niet, maar het is gemakkelijker en eigenlijk is het gemakkelijker in het Engels te communiceren als het gemakkelijker in het Engels te communiceren als het ik weet het niet, maar het is gemakkelijker en eigenlijk is het gemakkelijker in het Engels te communiceren als het in het Engels. Ik weet het niet, maar het is gemakkelijker en eigenlijk is het gemakkelijker in het Engels te communiceren als het in het Nederlands. Het is gemakkelijker en eigenlijk is het gemakkelijker in het Engels te communiceren.
Okay, Mr. Smartass, Mr. Smartass, Mr. Smartass Luca Lampariello, where are you looking now? Where are you looking now? I don't know if there's some paper there also, or if he's just looking there because he cannot remember. But for sure there's some paper in the middle. There's some paper in front of him between his hand. But I don't know if he have another paper or something on the side there. Maybe have a laptop on the side or something there, and then another paper in his hand also. I'm not sure. But it looks like he's looking there because he could not remember. It was like, he cannot remember, then he looked to the side. It's like he cannot remember, then he looked to the side. I think there's something there he's also reading from. because sometimes they have more than one paper, or they have some paper and some computer also. They're looking at two things at the same time. They will have many sheets, many ways to sheet. They will have more things. They will have one or two computers and also some paper. They will have more than one place they're looking. They will have more than one place they're looking to read the text to sheet. I think he's looking now on some text also to read the next words.
Als het in het Nederlands een conversatie hebben, maar ik kan boeken lezen zonder probleem. Ik weet het niet, maar eigenlijk als ik Nederlanders, als ik met
he's starting to forget. That's why he looked to the side. He's starting to forget, and I think again he will do like he cannot remember. That's why he looked to the side to read from something.
Spreek ik altijd in het Engels. Ik weet het niet, maar het is gemakkelijker en eigenlijk is het gemakkelijker in het Engels te communiceren als het in het Nederlands een conversatie hebben. Maar ik kan boeken lezen zonder problemen en Nederlands en Duits zijn heel gelijk. Zonder problemen en Nederlands lezen zonder problemen
I don't know if he's looking down to read now or just because he's doing something with his hand, but he did look down a few times to read before. Let's continue watching and see how real or fake he is.
En Duits zijn heel gelijk. And the seventh language is going to be Swedish. Jag älskar det svenska språk för att jag vet inte, men en Duits är heel gelijk. And the seventh language is going to be.
He's looking down now to read the Swedish. And then maybe some people there will say that he's looking to read the word Swedish. Like some people, they will say, no, he's just looking down to read to see what is the next language. Maybe some people say he did just look down to see what is the next language. But at the same time, when he look at the next language, then he also read the script. When he look down, he's also reading the script or what he's going to say in the language that he wrote down. And also sometimes he look down not only when it's the next language, also sometime in the middle of the language. When you speak German, he look down like 2 or 3 times when you speak German or more. Also when he speak when he speaks Spanish, he look down few times. And Dutch also he look down 1 or 2 or 3 times like that. In every language he looked down few times. It was only Italian and French when he did not look down, but in Italian he only speak for 10 seconds and French just 45 seconds. And for people speaking English, it's easy to remember words in French. Like it's easy to remember few sentences in French. If you can already speak English, then it's more easy to pronounce and say few sentences in French. So he could just memorize few sentences in French, or maybe he already had some French in school. Maybe he already studied French in school for 1 or 2 years in high school or something. But I think almost all the language, he cannot speak all this language, but we will see more videos.
Jag älskar det svenska språk för att jag vet inte, men min ex-flicka visste att jag älskar språken, så Hon sa till mig, du vet du vet inget norskspråket? Och hon sa till mig, du vet du vet inget norsk. Du vet du vet inget
Inget, and then he cannot remember. Already before, when he said that next language is Swedish, when he said next language is Swedish, then he looked down and read the start of what he's going to say in Swedish, and then he also practiced this before he made the video. He practiced and memorized what he's going to say. So in the start, he looked down. When he say he's going to speak Swedish, he looked down and see the first few sentences, and he speak very, very slow. He speak very, very slow, and he just say few beginner stuff that he liked the language, the Swedish language, or blah, blah, blah. All the same bullshit that the polyglot will say, some beginner stuff. He looked down in the start and read few things that he's going to say, and then now he cannot remember. Then he looked down again. Now he cannot remember what he's going to say in Swedish. Then he looked down and read again. He looked down to read again. I have no respect. I have no respect to Luca Lampariello and what he's doing now. This guy is just not a new polyglot. He's not a new polyglot YouTuber. He's not a new polyglot YouTuber. He's not someone with few subscribers or something like that. He is one of the most famous polyglot YouTubers. When one of the most famous polyglot YouTubers that almost everyone believe that he is real polyglot, when he do like this, then no respect to you. Almost everyone will say that, oh, Luca Lampariello is real polyglot. Almost everyone will say that Luca Lampariello is real polyglot. Most people on YouTube, they will say that there are some polyglot YouTubers who are not real. On YouTube, they will say that there are some polyglot YouTubers who are not real, but most of them will say that they believe that Luca Lampariello and Steve Kaufman and Richard Simcott and Ollie Richards and Lindy Boats are real polyglot. Most people on YouTube, they will believe in Luca Lampariello, Steve Kaufman, Lindy Boats, Ollie Richards, and Richard Simcott. They will believe in those polyglots and say that they are real. Especially, most people believe in Luca Lampariello and Steve Kaufman. Most people especially believe in Luca Lampariello and Steve Kaufman and say they are real polyglot YouTubers. But look what your real polyglot are doing. Look what your real polyglot are doing. He's looking down and reading from the text. And then some people will say, oh, this one is 13 years ago. Maybe some people say, oh, this is 13 years ago. And now he have practiced more. And now he can speak the language and blah, blah, blah. I don't care if this is 13 years ago or 20 years ago or 50 years ago. It doesn't mean because it's 13 years ago, now he can speak the language. If 13 years ago he cannot speak all this language, then he cannot speak them now also. Why? First of all, it takes many years to be high level in a language. It takes many years just to be high level in one language. So if he can only speak English, or if he can only speak English, Italian, and French, if he can only speak one or two or three language, 13 years ago, then he cannot speak 11 or 12 language now. He did not learn 11 or 12 language or 7 or 8 or 9 language in the last 10 years or 13 years. And I will also show some of his new videos. We will also look some of his new videos, but I don't know if it will be in this video. But I will show also more videos of him, because some people say, oh, this is long time ago, now he can speak the language. As I said, even if this is 13 years ago, doesn't mean that he can speak the language now. This was number 1, I think. And then number 2 is he is lying. He's lying. It's not if he's lying. So number 2 is he is lying about speaking 8 language 13 years ago. When someone is a liar and make a YouTube channel lying to people, that means that he will continue lying. It means that he will continue lying in the future also. Also, he is communicating with the other fake polyglot YouTubers. He's communicating with the other fake polyglot YouTubers. That's also another proof that he's a liar. He's communicating with the other polyglot YouTubers. That's another proof that he's a liar. But of course, no matter what I say, and no matter how much I prove that those polyglot YouTubers are fake and liars, there are so many bullshit people or stupid people who will not believe me, or who will say that I'm the one who is liar, or that they will not believe me, or they will believe the polyglot YouTubers. And because of that, I will show more videos of Luca Lampariello, and I will make more videos about him, and I will continue this video, and I will make more videos also about him. I will show you how fake he is. But look now, everyone who like Luca Lampariello, everyone who like him, and everyone who believe in Luca Lampariello, everyone who say Luca Lampariello is a real polyglot YouTuber, where is Luca looking now? Where is Luca looking now? He is looking down. He is looking down. Why is he looking down? Why is he looking down now? He is reading what he will say. He is reading what he will say. It means that he is fake polyglot. Fake polyglot. So believe what you want. Believe what you want. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Here is your fake polyglot reading what he will say in every language. Here is your fake polyglot reading what he will say in every language. Look where he is looking. He's looking down to read the text. He's looking down to read what he will say in every language. This is your famous polyglot, Luca Lampariello, that New York Times made a news about.
Jag ville lära svenska och hon gav mig en kurs och
Jag vill lära svenska. He says, jag vill lära svenska. It means that I want to learn Swedish. Jag vill lära svenska means I want to learn Swedish. How did I know? How did I know what it means? How the fuck did I know what jag vill lära svenska means? I did not study Swedish before. I never studied Swedish before. But I know because I speak Danish. Because I speak Danish, then I can also understand Swedish. I don't understand every word and everything in Swedish. But there are many things in Danish and Swedish and Norwegian that is similar. Many things in Danish, Swedish and Norwegian is similar. That's why I can understand some Swedish. But I cannot understand everything in Swedish. It can be difficult sometimes to understand some things in Swedish. But I know now, he just said, Luca Lampariello just said in Swedish, Jag vill lära svenska. He said in Swedish, Jag vill lära svenska. That means I want to learn Swedish. That means I want to learn Swedish. Okay, how can he say that he can speak Swedish, but he will say he want to learn Swedish? It means he cannot speak Swedish. That's already a proof he cannot speak Swedish. Also, it's something beginner. It's just something beginner stuff saying I want to learn Swedish or I want to learn the language. All the polyglot YouTubers doing the same. I like the language. I want to learn the language. I want to visit the country. I have visited the country. I like the culture of this country. I like people from this country. I have friends from this country. Always they say the same bullshit beginner stuff. Almost every language, they'll just say the same bullshit beginner stuff, that they like the language, want to learn the language. They are self-taught. They teach themselves the language. They want to visit the country. They like people from that country. They like the culture from that country. It's a beautiful country. Always the same bullshit they say in every language, and just some beginner stuff. Or they will say, oh, I have been learning the language for a few months or 1 year or 2 years. Just some beginner stuff they will say in every language. Just some beginner stuff they wrote down. They wrote down some beginner stuff, so it's easy to say and easy to remember, and then they'll just memorize it. They'll just memorize some easy beginner stuff. They'll just memorize some easy beginner stuff, and then they will say that. And same time he's looking on the paper or computer. He's looking down and reading from some computer and some paper, and he just memorized just few stuff.
Att lära mig svenska, och jag har lärt det för 2 år.
Jag lärde svenska, lärde 2 år. He say that he learned Swedish and he's been learning Swedish for 2 years. Swedish and Swedish and Danish and Norwegian. Swedish and Danish and Norwegian, if you have been learning for 2 years, then you can speak more than this. Because Danish and Swedish and Norwegian are very, very easy language. Danish, Swedish and Norwegian, they are very easy language. Maybe in the start it can be a little bit difficult. It can be a little bit difficult the first few weeks, the first few months. It can be a little bit difficult. But if you have been learning for 2 years, then you can reach a high level. You can reach a high level in 2 years. If you learn Swedish for 2 years, you can reach a much higher level. You did not study Swedish for 2 years. Only they will say they study for 2 years or something, so people will think they really know the language. But you did not study this language for 2 years. You did not study Swedish for 2 years. You just wrote down and memorized few sentences. You just wrote down and memorized few sentences in Swedish. You cannot speak Swedish. You're full of bullshit. And you keep reading from some text also. Just memorizing and reading from some text. Just memorizing few sentences. And then when he cannot remember, he will look on the text.
Jag har träffat tjejer, norska, men de kan prata på svenska. Och vänner från Stockholm också, för så kan jag prata och kommunicera, även om naturligtvis är det lättare att kommunicera på engelska, men jag försöker alltid när jag träffar svenskar att prata på svenska. And the 8th language is going to be Russian. Я давно русский язык не говорил. And the 8th language is going to be Russian. Я давно
Next language is Russian. Then he say 2 words, and after he say 2 words, and he cannot even remember. He can only remember 2 words in Russian that he memorized, and then he cannot remember, and then now he will look down. He say 2 words in Russian, and then he cannot remember, then like that, and then he will look down now to read. He just say 2 words in Russian, and then now he will look down to read the next sentence. And you can see there's only half minute back or something. It's bullshit. Where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? Famous polyglot. Mr. Famous Polyglot, where are you looking now? Where is he looking now? He's looking now on the paper to read again. He's looking down now to read from the paper. He is full of bullshit. He cannot speak the language. He only said 2 words in Russian, and after and then he cannot remember, then he looked down to read. He just only said 2 words in Russian, and then he cannot remember, then he looked down to read the next words. He cannot speak any of this language, but I still want to see if he can speak Italian and French or not. But all the other language he cannot speak. He cannot speak Spanish or German or Swedish or Russian, and I cannot remember the other language also. I think he can only speak English. He can only speak English, and then Italian and French. We will see later if he can speak Italian or French or not. But I think he cannot speak them also. Look where he is looking. Look, where is your famous polyglot looking? Your famous polyglot that I kinda like him. I kinda like the famous polyglot Luca Lampariello, and also Lindy Boats make videos with him, and Richard Simcat, and also Steve Kaufman and other fake polyglot. They make videos with him. They are all working together. All the fake polyglot scammers are working together. Let's continue watching. I want to show you how fake he is, or if he is fake or not. Let's see. But until now, this looks very fake. Until now, this looks very fake.
Не говорил. Мне трудно.
Ow, 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 ow. He cannot remember. He just memorize few sentences.
No, well, the Russian language, I gotta get started again. I look.
Well, the Russian language. Look, he cannot speak Russian. Bullshit. Polyglot speaking 8 language. Polyglot speaking 8 language. What bullshit is this? In this video, I make a live demonstration of me speaking 8 language at different level of proficiency, blah blah. This language are English, Italian, French, German, Spanish, Dutch, Swedish, and Russian. He can only speak English. I'm not sure about Italian and French, but I'm sure that he cannot speak German. He cannot speak German. He cannot speak Spanish. He cannot speak Dutch. He cannot speak Swedish. He cannot speak Russian. That's 5 language. 5 language, I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure this 5 language he cannot speak them. 5 language, I'm 100% sure he cannot speak them. German, Spanish, Dutch, Swedish, Russian. 5 language, he cannot speak them. German, Spanish, Dutch, Swedish, and Russian. He cannot speak this 5 language. And I'm not sure if he can speak French. Maybe he know few stuff, or maybe just memorize it. And Italian, I don't know yet, because he say he's from Italy. He says from Italy, but I don't know if it's true or not. But if it's true that he is from Italy and can speak Italian, then maybe he can speak English and Italian. That's 2 language. And maybe he know some French. But we will see. We will see in the rest of the video.
For years, but right now it's kind of kind of tough, but starting again in a couple of weeks, and hopefully it's going to get better. So I just hopefully you enjoy the video, and we'll see you.
Enjoy what? Enjoy what? Enjoy the video? Really? Really? But there are many people who enjoy the video. 2,400 people who make like to this bullshit. 2,400 people who like this video and make like to this bullshit that he keep looking and reading the text. He keep looking and reading the text. And here the other scammer, Ikena, also like this bullshit. So let's test him in the other language. Do you think he can speak American English? Do you think he can speak American English? I think yes, because I think he is from USA. I think he is from USA and pretending to be from Italy. Or maybe he is from USA but have some Italian family, or maybe one of his parents is from Italy, or maybe his grandparent or uncle or someone in his family is from Italy, but I'm not even sure about that. Even some people in USA, many people in USA, they have some family or parent from another country, but the new generation, most of them can only speak English. Many people in USA, they are from different countries originally. Many people in USA, they're from different countries originally, but many of them, their kids cannot speak their native language and can only speak English. What I mean is that there are many people in USA, for example, from Germany. For example, from Germany, if someone from Germany many years ago moved to USA, then maybe he find an American wife there, or even if both parents are from Germany, maybe they have some kid there, and then their kid will go to American school, have American friends, then their parents, if they don't speak German to the kids and don't teach the kids German, maybe the kids will only speak English because they're living in USA and have American friends. Same if someone from Italy or France or other country, or Arab or Turkish people, or someone, if they move to USA, many of them, they will not always teach their kids their language, so their kids will end up only speaking English. So even if Luca Lampariello have parents or one parent who is from Italy, or have some grandparent from Italy or something, and lived in USA, doesn't mean that he can speak Italian. And I think he is from USA, but after maybe he moved to Italy, because his channel here says Italy. So he made his account when he was in Italy, unless he made someone he know who lives in Italy. Maybe he have someone he know who live in Italy, and this person made the account. Maybe I know someone who live in Italy, and the person made the account, so it looks like the account is made in Italy. Then they will think that he is living in Italy. Even if he is living in Italy, but maybe he just moved to Italy. Maybe he is from USA and moved to Italy. But we will see if he can really speak Italian or not. But let's go to his American video. But I know he can speak English American because I think he's from USA. Also, we already hear that he's speaking in English. Okay, let's listen to this video and see if he can speak the language or not. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.